Alright, get buckled up, everybody, because this is going to be a big one. Top 10 rap mixtapes of all time. Welcome back to another video, guys. Double upload. Well, it's probably not double upload. I'm playing this tomorrow. But I just had to bless up on y'all. I'm not a trap connoisseur by any means, but this is mostly personal list. I did try to make it objectively a good list, because if not, it would be all future Mac Miller and Young Thug, and that would be a boring video. And the format is like top 10, 10 to 1, of course, and I name my top 3 at the mixtape and why it deserves to be here. I got some honorable mentions. Some are 1999 and Cushion OJ. Great mixtapes, but I couldn't really get into them. Friday Night Lights legendary mixtape, but I couldn't personally justify putting it above anything on here. Any G's or Gucci mixtapes, there's good quality on all of them, but there's not like a definitive best one to me. And I'm probably forgetting more, but let's go straight into it. Number 10, Macadelic by Mac Miller. Top 3 are Fight the Feeling. Probably top 3 Mac songs. I fucking love that song. Thoughts from a Balcony, great song. The Question, banger. May's mixtape is a classic. I had to sneak this on the list. It just talks a lot about growing up and maturing. It's like a big jump from Blue Slide's Park in his discography. And many others than I gotta be grammatically correct, can relate to this mixtape. No real skips here. Something for everyone. Great tape. It's not the best Mac Miller release, but it's the most defining. I feel like it's like kind of an in-between point between like his more mature stuff from watching movies with the sound off and beyond to like his more fun side from Blue Slide Park and prior. Number 9, Dream Chasers 2 by Meek Mill. Top 3, House Party Remix. Goes crazy, and I had to add it because of the Mac Miller feature. I'm a big Mac Miller fan, if you can't tell. A1 Everything. Still goes hard. He scooped up Kendrick Lamar early. Meek Mill knows how to find talent. He found like Travis Scott early, I believe. But not on his label. Like no one's on Dream Chasers for some reason. First one, Face Down. Just a super hype one. Man, this mixtape is legendary shit. This shit broke DatPiff. Almost 5 million downloads on DatPiff, which for DatPiff is insane. Biggest mixtape of all time on there. When Meek was at his absolute peak. Number 8, I got Acid Rap by Chance the Rapper. Top 3, Cocoa Butter Kisses. This one's just a good vibe, man. It's such a good trap. Lost, I really love that beat. Same beat as Nobody by Chief Keef. Another song I really like. Juice is up there too, but couldn't get cleared, so that sucked. Personally liked Coloring Book more than Acid Rap, but Acid Rap was just a breath of fresh air at the time. I feel like it was just like so much more fun than whatever was going on in 2013. So I had to add it out as the Chance tape that was on his list. Number 7, I got LIVE.LOVE.ASAP by A$AP Rocky. This shit really put him on the map. Top 3, I gotta have Peso, of course. Had to include that most iconic of the tape. I think it was ahead of its time. It still sounds fresh today to me. Purple Swag, Chapter 2. This one just hits different for me, man. And it's a really good late night song. Next up, we got Trilla. Old school kind of vibe. Great song. I'm sorry if this gets repetitive with like how I'm describing the songs, but like there's only so many things they can say about a song. This tape put him on the map and influenced New York hip-hop sound for the next decade. And I feel like it influenced the UK a lot as well. I feel like I see a lot of UK rappers taking after Rocky. Number 6, I had to put If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. One of the best straight cuts. If this released since that views, I feel like we would be in a much different place today. Know Yourself is legendary. I was running for the 6 with my woes. God damn, that shit slaps. Energy Banks as well. I always loved that one. Big hype song. And of course, I can never forget Jungle. Probably top 3 Drake songs from him. And I love that shit. That shit resides with me on a spiritual level. That shit's so fucking good. And it hits different at night. Man, I love that shit. Legendary mixtape. Drake never really reached the same level that he was on in 2015 and prior, because he dropped What Time to Be Alive that year as well. Number 5 is a tie between Slime Season and Barter 6 by Young Thug. How could I forget Fugger, Mr. Slat himself? I couldn't choose between these tapes. They're both super fire. As dope as Fug is right now, I feel like there will always be something special about 2015 Fugger. That hunger was never in there, 26 and onward, even though I love the ways of all over these years. Also, I feel like after these tapes and other 2 Slime Seasons, the best Fug had to offer were always albums with Jeffrey and So Much Fun. Like, I feel like that was always better than the tapes he was dropping at that time. Jeffrey's too fucking fire. If that was a mixtape, I put it on here, but it's an album by, I believe. I could be wrong. This one's gonna work a little differently, like the next spot, which I'll talk about in a second. But anyways, since this is a tie one, I'm gonna do a top 6. It's top 6. So with Barter 6, I have to have With That Classic. My second one should realistically be Check It, because that's a classic. But Constantly Hating is just such a bop, and it connects with me, man. Like, it motivates me, man. I just love that one. And how did he make Birdman sound good? Like, Birdman's fucking trash, but that song is just so good. I love that song. I personally like him more than Check, but they're both good songs. For being purely objective on this, then Check probably wins out. Third, I gotta put Halftime. That one's just fucking different, man. Like, it's so influential. I just fucking love that song, man. It's such a different energy than what I usually hear. For Slime Season 1, I gotta, of course, go with Power. Big fucking classic there. Where'd you get that money? Then you get that power. Ah, man, that shit's so good. Best Friend, of course, has to be there. What the fuck am I saying? For its impact on the culture, man. And for the third one, I have to do Take Care. I just fucking love that one with Lil Wayne. Young Thug is a GOAT. This was just a version of him we haven't seen in recent years. Even the new version is always still great. I'm excited for the Punk tape. Hype for that one. Number 4, it's tied between 56 Nights and Purple Rain by Future. I'm sorry, I just couldn't choose. John, you're probably mad if you're watching this. Sorry, Beast Mode, Project DT, most other tapes, not really on this level. But 56 Nights is legendary. With its top 3, in my opinion, being, of course, March Madness, top 5 Future. Such a fucking good song. And also, Trap People. And probably either Never Gonna Lose or Diamonds from Africa. I was never a 56 Nights on 15 Nights type person. Like, I never really connected with that one. On Purple Rain, we obviously have to have Perkys Calling and Purple Rain. 2 fucking classics. And I'm also gonna throw in Drippin', How You Love That. I always loved that one. That one's a deep cut. Shit's wavy, man. Such a good one. Number 3. Some people are probably waiting for this. Faces by Mac Miller. I fucking love this tape. There's no real skips on here, but for my top 3, I have to put New Faces V2. Mac had the best verse, don't at me. Like, everyone's always talking about Earl. I think Mac had the best verse. I also have to put Wedding. That one's underrated. Top 3 for me with Mac. It's so different tonight. It just, fucking love that. And then I have to do Here We Go. Here We Go gets me so amped. I did it all without a Drake feature. Ah, man, this shit is so classic. I'm gonna be so hyped to hear it on streaming services and on the 15th, which is not even that far away from now. That's crazy, right? No skips, complete classic. I love this shit. Number 2, I had to do it. Monster. Oh my fucking god, I love this mixtape. Probably my favorite mixtape of all time. I can't even choose a top 3, but if I absolutely had to, I'd have to go with Coding Crazy, of course. Throwaway. And this one hurts probably fuck ups and commas. I want to put Hardly on there too. And like the title track Monster and Wesley Presley's good too. Like, fuck, dude, this tape is just too good. All 3 are classics in their own right. No skips on this joint. Just insane, man. Listen to this if you haven't already. Great and classic mixtape. I just am so passionate about this tape, man. It's so good. I love that. Number 1 has to be No Ceilings by Lil Wayne. I feel like it's the best age Lil Wayne mixtape. And like for being real, any Lil Wayne mixtape could be here. But I just feel like that No Ceilings has aged gracefully and it still sounds fresh and refreshed. A lot of people say that the Drought Part 3 is, but I feel like that just didn't hit the same as probably didn't release it. Like if you listen to it today, it's not the same for me at least. Really, any Lil Wayne tape works here. I already said that. And it really depends on your generation because the beats will be more relevant to the time if you choose a recent tape. For example, The Dedication Tape is probably my favorite Wayne tape because I love and recognize all the beats on there. And you're probably saying, oh, well, No Ceilings Free is more recent. Oh, yeah, you're so smart. No, I just fucking like The Dedication 6 more, okay? Lil Wayne is top 3 rappers all time and the greatest mixtape rapper of all time. That's just it. That's my list. Hope y'all enjoyed. I think it's a pretty solid list, but it's up to you. Comment below your lists. Alright, thank you all for watching. You better subscribe since I upload back to back, and stay up. See y'all.